Good morning. This is the state of the school, sometimes SOS. I put SOS in order to have room to put the subject, but normally I guess I should write state of the school. This is the 17th video, and it's the state of the school for 2025, looking back. And I'm leaving soil behind. Well, one other thing to say. David R. Montgomery and his wife wrote a book called The Hidden Half of Nature. Now, that's a 4 or 5 year older book than Regenerative Soil, but that was the book that really woke me up to what was going on down at the root level in the soil, as well as in guts, my gut, the pig's guts, the cat's guts, the cow's guts, all that bacteria and how vital that is. It's fascinating because it's of such a new science. But anyway, I'm leaving soil behind, and here's an easy topic for me. I refer to my teaching here and learning as Frank's School. It's online. But I also refer to the Camp Ranch campus when it's something that's being done right here on this land. I, I refer to that as the Camp Ranch campus. Well, last year, or about halfway through the year, a little more, I decided there's going to be a new campus, and it's the Roaring Spring campus of Frank's School. I've begun to pick out videos that are specifically about my hometown of Roaring Spring, about 25 miles away to the north in Morrison's Cove. I'm going to pick those videos out and put them together. And I also decided very consciously to make Roaring Spring a site for learning, intensively learning on my part, and teaching as well. I've kind of thrown myself into it. Today is Wednesday, and when things finally settle down after the holidays and all that, I expect I'll go to Roaring Spring. I plan to go to Roaring Spring one day a week, one afternoon for a few hours, because this is where I live, and I've got animals to take care of. I can't just go wherever I want, whenever I want. But I'm going to reserve Wednesday afternoons to go to Roaring Spring, and I will today. Now, there's a playlist called Roaring Spring Campus. Maybe it just says that, or Roaring Spring Campus of Frank's School. It's a playlist on my YouTube channel. And there you can, I began at the beginning, and I've been tracking through developments. One of the things I started with was going to the Historical Society, which is a really tiny group, and they don't meet regularly. So I've only been to, I think, 2 of their meetings. I think I might have missed one, I don't know, maybe 3. I went to them to get to know some people and to know about this town. Now, my sister lives there and has lived there for years, and my mother before that, and that goes way back. I started to read the Morrison's Cove Herald, which is a weekly newspaper, looking at the advertisings, what goes on there. I haven't been as diligent at that as I should have been. I've got some here waiting for me, I think. Yeah, Morrison's Cove Herald to go through. But I was looking to see, well, what kind of businesses are there? What can I learn about it? Interesting. On Wednesday, why I picked Wednesday is because that's the day that the Spring Dam Brewery reopens after after Monday and Tuesday off. And I like to try to get there before the music starts and before there's a big crowd, because I like to be able to fairly quietly talk to some people there and meet some people. And that's been a gold mine for me in terms of meeting people. Not only the brewer and his girlfriend who owns it, but the bartender, the barmaids, the clientele. I go and I sit at the bar, and one of the people there said, when somebody sits at the bar, they want to talk. And I had never thought about that before, but I guess that was true. So I go there, and then I learned about Danny K's Cafe, which is the old post office building. A woman and her mother and daughter and grandmother are all working on setting up a cafe there. And I I love going there. That's one of my major stops too. Sheena is the girl or woman, certainly a woman, that is the barista. I learned that word from her. She's a barista. She's a specialist in coffees and stuff, but she's also one heck of a cook of the old kind. And so I always end up buying some food while I'm there. So that's a regular stop. But with her, I'm also able to talk about Roaring Spring itself, because I have plans of what I could do for that town. But I'm taking my time in a way because I want to learn. I want to learn a lot before I move. And then the other thing is I've started to stop, twice I've stopped at the man's office who owns the former paper mill site and is cleaning it up. He's like the third owner, I think, since the paper mill went bankrupt, and working on this job of cleaning it up and building something else there. It's a 300-acre lot parcel, but the part right there in the borough is much smaller, and that's where the mill building was. And I've been learning a lot about that. I've also have exposed a lot of my ideas about what could be done there. Anyway, if you would be interested in this, what I'm doing here, already there's 32, I think, videos in that playlist, which is going to go on and on and on, I think, because you know, I plan to keep doing this. And as I say, I'm going to probably add to it today. I'm going to make the trip today. So the opening, the establishment of the Roaring Spring campus of Frank's school was a major event this past year. Bye for now.